And I meant to say hello, everyone, instead of trip over my tongue. Today is Monday, and we're going to go over the weekly plan for the at-home homemakers. So before we do that, we're going to have a little chat this morning, just a little hello, welcome and greet. And I would ask that you give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll know when I do go live and when a video comes up. We have a video every day of the week except for the day that I do lives, not counting Saturday and Sunday, sorry. And during this chat, you'll see me hold up my planner, and you'll know that's when it's time for us to get into the actual meat of the video. But in the meantime, one of the most important things for me is to say hello to you. So let's see who's on here. Good morning, Connie Miller. How are you? Ooh, I need to change glasses, but I'm stuck in these. Okay, hi, Connie Miller. Kay Cuffle from Tennessee. Hey, Karen. And Debbie Ernst, good morning from Indiana. Anita Dotson, good morning. Caught you live, yes. Irene Hartwig, good morning, Kat. Good morning, everyone. Mary Sellers says good morning. Mr. B is saying happy Monday. Benna Bibi, good afternoon from England. Good afternoon, Benna. Jordan T, good morning from sunny Maryland. Hi, Jordan. Nurse Babs is here. Good morning, Nurse Babs. Debbie Johnson, good morning, everyone. Gaynor Lloyd, hello from the UK. Hi, Gaynor. Hi, Debbie. Christine Evelyn, good morning, Kat. Congratulations on your new RV. Happy and safe travels. Always. Thank you so much, Christine. Gani Schouten Lawrence from, I'm trying to remember where Gani's from. Hi, Kat. Hi, Gani. I think Gani is from some of the Scandinavian areas, but I may be wrong. Lori Vinson, good morning. Marty Watson is here, my moderator. Good morning. Naomi Jones, good morning from Indiana. Spring weather today. We had cold, rainy, windy, blustery night, and it was better this morning, but then it cooled off even more for Florida, and it was probably 90 before it started, and now it's going to be 90 again in a couple of days. But when it's around 50, it feels cold when you're used to 90. Have a shiny sink in Western Pennsylvania. Lisa does. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, Tracy. She says, good morning, love. Ernestine Frame, good morning from Kansas. Hi, Ernestine. Connie said, I'm from the Netherlands. Okay, Netherlands. And I have a client that I mentor in the Netherlands as well. She lives near The Hague, close to The Hague, at the sea. I was just looking at my hand. Look, that's a bruise. I've been moving all my last things out of my mother's home. This may be the last. No, I'm going to do one last video here next Saturday. And then on Monday or Tuesday, Mr. B and I are going to hit the road and go out of town. We're going to go to Alabama. So exciting to get our new motor coach, new to us motor coach service. Lori Vinson from Kentucky. Hi, Lori. So good to say hello to everyone. We have 6 thumbs up, 32 people on so far. If you would give us a thumbs up, it makes a big difference, real big difference. I have not yet, but will today, contact anyone who is a brand new patron. And I know I have one girl that I need to book this week. We need to do some mentoring, so that's exciting. If you haven't signed up, you can. If you're signing up for mentoring, I would suggest only go with the $25 one for this week, and then next week you can change it if you want to go to twice a month or 4 times a month. Dickie Talmadge says, hi, Kat and Mr. B and everyone from Santa Paula, California. We'll both be out of town at the same time. Marty is going to New York. Mimi is here. Did I say hey, Mimi? Hi, Mimi. Mimi Chapman. All right. So anything else we need to talk about? We've got 16 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Miss Marty says hey to Dickie. Pat Fisher says good morning. Hi, Pat. I am wearing my wrong glasses. These are my new my new everyday glasses, so I can see off, I can see the middle, and I can see the bottom. But they're not designed for my computer, so this, which is not a computer, but it's a phone, I can't read your text very well, but I can see them good enough. RM Texas, hello, good morning from Texas. RM, Rosemary, I'm trying to remember. Did you notice my fingernails, how lovely? That's the hazards of moving. We're going to have to clean them all up and cut them all off and start all over. And sometimes we just have to do that, and it's okay. Give ourselves some grace on lots of things, right? All right, you ready to get going? Let's get going. Here we go. It's your favorite part. Here's what we're going to do this week, homemakers, at-home homemakers. First thing we're going to do, if you haven't already done so, is get up. If you're still in bed, get up. Hi, Roxy. Good morning from Missouri. I'm going to ask everyone to hold your comments and concerns until afterwards. Thank you, Dickie. So that everyone can pay attention and I won't get distracted, because honestly, it's me. Okay, so we're going to get up and get dressed and make our bed. But today is Monday, so we're not going to make the bed. We're going to strip the bed because it's weekly home blessing hour. It doesn't matter what shape your house is in. We're going to do a weekly home blessing hour every Monday for our at-home homemakers. So strip your bed. We're going to brush our teeth, wash our face, moisturize our skin, put on some makeup, fix our hair, swish the toilet, wipe out the sink or sinks, toilet or toilets. Put your dishes away and make breakfast. That is the morning routine. Then we've got our other things that we do in the morning. One of them is put our laundry in. So we're going to put those sheets in the laundry and get them going. We're going to check our paper clutter 1 inch. 1 inch. Get it done every day, 6 days a week. Clutter check. We're going to do one of those in the morning, at lunch, and after dinner. We're also checking our planner to see what's happening today. Make sure you're on schedule for the things you had planned. All right, the other routines of the day will be our after dinner routine, when we're going to do our dishes, wipe the table, wipe the counter, wipe the sink, sweep the floor, wipe the stove, wash the pots and pans. Those things happen after dinner, and that's a family affair. And then right after dinner, I want you to go take your bath. When you're in there, wash your face, moisturize your skin when you get out. Before you go in, lay out your clothes. So you'll need some pajamas to put on, and you'll need your clothes for the next day. Then the only thing you have left to do is right before bed, check your kitchen, wipe the sink out one last time and put a new towel out, and then go brush your teeth and floss your teeth right before bed. But all this is done much earlier, before you sit down and rest after dinner, because that's our downfall. If we sit down and rest, we don't want to get back up, or we go take the kids and bathe them, or if we have to, or whatever. And then we're done. We don't want to do anything else. So get this done early. That way you'll be so much ahead of the game in the morning. All right, you've got those 3 clutter checks. So you did one at breakfast, one at lunch, and one before bed. If you have little kids, 4 years old or younger, who are dumping toys on the floor, then that needs to be picked up 4 times a day. So I'd say morning, lunch, dinner, and right before bed. So when you really check in the morning, there won't really be anything. Maybe 1 or 2 things you might have missed, okay? And that right before bed won't be much either, because they've just cleaned it up after dinner, or you just cleaned it up after dinner, and then you bathed them. So not much, a little bit. All right, what are the things we're doing this week? Besides the weekly home blessing hour, which entails the baby jobs, I call them, dusting, cleaning the glass, emptying all the little trash bins. Those are all baby jobs. Each one takes 10 minutes or less, and then can be delegated to small children. And then the vacuuming and the mopping. That is not for a small child. That requires somebody who has the strength, stamina, and mental acuity to be able to do that. And remember, when we are doing our vacuuming, we are just getting the traffic patterns. If you have hard surfaces, you can either vacuum those or dust mop those. But again, you want to limit yourself to 5 rooms, 2 minutes a room. And then when you're done with that, and let me just put a little caveat in here, bathrooms are going to be mopped. So you're going to want to make sure the bathroom floor is clear of hair. So when you get ready to do this, because you have to prep to do a weekly home blessing hour, you need to get your feather duster out, your little cloth out to clean the glass, new garbage bags to line the garbage cans with, get your vacuum cleaner out. Hopefully you emptied it and cleaned it up last time so it's ready to go. And your mop with a new mop head, put that on it. Make sure you have enough fluid and formula in it to clean the floors. But another preparation is to go into the bathroom. I always say the main hallway is one of your 5 spaces to vacuum. So take the rugs out of your bathroom, shake them in the hall, because you're going to vacuum there. Then hang them up over the edge of the tub or on the toilet, wherever, over the banister at the stairway, wherever. And then on top of the toilet, put the scales if you have them, your garbage bin and your toilet brush holder with the toilet brush in it. That gets up off the floor. Now everything should be off the floor. So when you're vacuuming and you pick 5 rooms to vacuum, 2 minutes a room, one of the vacuum spaces is usually the hall. So you're going to vacuum the hall. So let's say master bedroom, hall, maybe a child's room, living room, and then one other place downstairs or in the main area. Maybe 2 children's rooms, or maybe you've been sewing in your sewing room and you've got some thread or whatever. Pick 5 rooms, okay? All right. Then when you get ready to mop, you're gonna mop for 3 minutes in the kitchen and 2 minutes in each bathroom, and it'll be super easy, okay? All right, when you're done, put everything away, get it ready for next week. So take off the mop cover, the little microfiber cover, and let that dry out so you can wash it later this week with your towels. Empty the bin of your lawnmower, of your vacuum cleaner, and wrap take a moment to wrap the cord and snap it on there. There's usually a little divot in the back of the plug, and that's for mashing onto that cord, so it'll stay. So you have your little circle, it'll stay. Looks nice and tidy, and you're ready to use it next week without having a tangle. Okay, clean your feather duster per directions, and put the cloths in the laundry as well. Okay, all right. Okay, next we're going to do Tuesday, our free day. So we're only doing our routines that day. Yay, that's tomorrow. That is not a default day. So if you don't do your weekly home blessing today, but you try to all day long and you just don't get it done, and you have this pressure on you all day because you didn't do it, on Tuesday, when it's your free day, you can't say, well, I messed around yesterday, so that will have been my free day and I'll do that today. That's not how it goes, because that's not a free day. That day was not free. You encumbered yourself with doing it. You just didn't physically do it, but you carried that weight with you all day. So you don't get the enjoyment of a free day. A free day is for your enrichment. So if you messed up, forgive yourself and go forward. Really try today to get that done. Put your foot forward, decide it, and do. Okay? All right. Tuesday is free day. Wednesday is planning and desk day. That can take 2 hours. That's a quiet thing. So you want to get your routine done in the morning, and then you're going to get your zone done. We'll talk about that in a second. And then you're going to take time during a quiet time during the day to do this 4-part planning and desk day. It's food, finance, inbox, and planner. So planning your food, checking your food, looking in your fridge, straightening it out a little, wiping it down, making your menu, making your grocery list. That's all food. Finance is checking the budget, making sure you're balanced, that kind of thing, and paying bills. Inbox is what's in your inbox. What actions do you have in there that need to happen? Do you need to put something in your planner? Do you need to call someone? Do you need to file something? Do you need to pay something? That's in the planner. That's in the inbox. And then finally, to your planner to finish out planning for next week from Sunday to Saturday of next week. Next week will be zone 5. So that's what you're planning, the main living area. This week is zone 4. I love zone 4. It's the master bedroom. So we'll talk about that in a second. All right, on Thursday, you're going to do errand day. That means your groceries and any other errands. People ask me all the time, Kat, how do we do it when we're running outside the house and doing errands for everybody all week long? You tell them, I don't run errands all week long. I run errands on Thursday. I'm running the house the rest of the day. So no, I won't be getting those things for you. After this week, this is the last opportunity for you to have me get this on this day. From now on, when you want something, you need to tell me in time so I can get it on Thursday, or I'm not going to do it to the next Thursday. So if you haven't planned, it's not my fault. You have to plan. Now, there are always those occasions where there's something that nobody knew about that has to be done, but make those few and far between. Everything is not an exception. Okay, and then we've got Friday, which is car and purse day, getting your car cleaned out on the inside, cleaning your purse out, wiping the purse off, and then date night. That's Friday. No children allowed at date night. The focus will be on the child, not on each other. And then we have Saturday, which is family fun day. Plan something fun. Do not clean, organize, or anything like that on Saturday or Sunday when you've had Monday through Friday to get it done. And there's plenty of time because what we're doing doesn't take that much time. All right, whether you're homeschooling, doesn't matter. Don't save it for Saturday, okay? And then the last part is renew your spirit on Sunday. You and your family, renew your spirit. All right, our zones. We're going to be in zone 4, as I mentioned, which is the master bedroom, master bathroom, and master closet, my favorite room of all. And the thing I'd like you to claim back, each child has their room. You have your room. You and your husband have your room. That's your room. Your children aren't allowed in your room without your permission. You know, it's our fault that our children are in our room. We let them bathe in our big tub. We leave their toys in there. We let them watch TV on our big bed just to get them out of our hair, kind of. But you're really undermining yourself because this room is your private utopia. It's where you can go and close the door and have no kid things. You know, kid things are all over that. I love children. Don't get me wrong. I love children, but each person has their space. Each child has their own room, and you have your room with your spouse. This is your place to go and unwind, to have time to yourself, and for someone to knock on the door before they're admitted. They have to ask permission to come into your room. Just like you won't allow your child to go through your purse, I hope. That's your purse. They need to bring the purse to you if they need something out of it. You get it out, unless you specifically tell them to get something out of your purse under your watchful eye. They're not digging in your purse. They're not going in your drawers. They're not marching into your bathroom. They're not digging through your closet. They're not messing up your bed. They're not playing on your floor. Not without you saying it's okay. And then the toys and things being taken out when you're done. I know that sounds weird for a lot of you, and you think that I am not very nice and I'm not very lenient. I'm doing this for you. You need that place. I've hidden behind a curtain before. I know what it feels like. I remember when my kids were little and they were mommy, 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 and I was just overwhelmed and exhausted and full of anxiety. And I went into my den, and they had dark curtains back in the day, you know, that burnt orange color. That was our color curtains. You probably don't know, but this is like in the early 80s. And I just, they covered the sliding glass door, and I went and I stood behind the curtain and looked out into my backyard in the privacy of that curtain while my children walked around the house going, Mommy, where are you, Mommy? I didn't stay there long, but I needed that moment. I just needed a moment. And then I came out and they said, Mommy, where were you? And they didn't see me come out of the curtains. And I said, oh, I was busy. But what I really needed was to be able to go in my room and shut my door and say, Mommy will be out in a minute. And just have a minute to collect myself. And that's what you need. Or a half hour or an hour, depending on the situation that you have in your home. Where you can lay on your bed and take a nap, or you can read, or you can talk privately to your friend or your husband or whatever on the phone or in person. On the phone is what I meant, but anyway. Okay? Okay. So that is it. That's all we do. The only other things we do is every morning we check our planner, and every night we check our planner. And throughout the day, you might want to look at your planner depending on how new you are. Because after a while, all these little steps become a flow, and it becomes much, much easier. Think about learning to drive, remembering all the individual steps and how hard that was. And now you drive without even realizing you've driven. And that's the way it'll be when you make these into habits and you do it year after year. Okay, I'm going to open it up for questions. So questions, comments, and concerns can come now. I so appreciate you for not typing while I was talking. That makes such a difference. I hope you heard what I was saying, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Oh, one last thing. When you're doing the bedroom, it's the master bedroom, master closet, master bathroom. So it's your private space. When you get ready to clean it or declutter it, let's say it's still decluttered, you need 3 containers. I'm going to recommend a big old garbage bag, a box, and a basket, like a laundry basket. And you're going to work in one spot. You're going to plant your feet. You're not going to move from that place. But before you do, go to the bathroom, preventive peeing. Get a drink of water. Turn on some music and set a timer. Tell the children you're going to be doing this for 15 minutes, not to bother you with anything that's not really, really important, like if they're bleeding. Tell them that. Because children don't know what really, really important is. It's really, really important that they want to show you what they colored. And you can't do that when you're, I mean, you can glance, but you've got 15 minutes to work this little chunk because you have 4 15-minute units in this room this week. That's it until the next month. But you're going to get it done. Okay? So plant your feet. Decide before you do it what you're going to work on. About the size of a box in general is what you're going to work on. So it could be a drawer or two, it could be a shelf or two, it could be the corner of a closet, whatever it is. It could be the shower, you need to clean it. You're going to work for 15 minutes. So if you're decluttering, you're going to throw the throwaway in the garbage, the giveaway in the box, and the put away in the basket. And when the 15 minutes is up, take the garbage to the garbage can, the giveaway to the trunk, and the put away, you're going to put it where it goes, or in the room it goes in if it doesn't have a place yet, okay? And then you're going to protect that space. You're going to plant a flag. You're going to say, this is what I decluttered. And that's what you're going to check when you're doing clutter check. Is that area the same, or have I shoved something in there, or someone else? That area needs to remain this way. This is how it keeps from recluttering. So you keep that area, and then you get the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So you've got a nice area that you've decluttered this month. And you're going to be vigilant about that, so that next month when you add more, it'll be decluttered as well. And if you're totally decluttered, you can begin deep cleaning. One item that takes less than 15 minutes or 15 minutes or less to do 4 times a week. Okay, now I'm going to open it up for questions. All right. I'm surprised nobody had any questions on here. That's so good of you. Hi, Margaret. Vegan Mama's here. Angela and Elena. Did Elena get my picture? Libby says, good morning. Candace says, hi, Kat. Margaret Rose said, just wanted to let you know I'm here. Hi, Margaret. I don't have any coffee. Darn it. We're almost through decluttering in this house. We're getting our things out of this house, which is nice, and figuring out how they're going to fit in our RV, which is nice. I'm really thrilled. All of my clothes, girls, I'll just talk until you decide to ask me a question. All of my clothes, my off-season clothes, fit in the, when you have an RV, the bed lifts up and it's on hinges and there's storage under there. And I can lay all of my clothes in there and shut the lid. And so I don't have to put them in storage underneath in what they call the basement. She did good. I'm so glad she got it. Jen Barletta jumped on late. Hi, Jen. Good to have you here. And I've got my clothes in our closet. Larry's got his clothes in the closet. My drawers have their things in it. Brittany is here from sunny Kentucky. I'm chilly back here. I've got the little heatery. We've got a little artificial fireplace in here, and I've got it on blowing on high. It's pretty and warm looking, but I feel cold by these windows. Anybody else have any questions, comments, or concerns? I've got all my dishes put away, all my cups put away. I've decided we don't even need glasses because we drink out of water bottles. And I don't drink tea or juice. So I eat fruit. So if I even drink a Coke every once in a blue moon, I can drink it out of the container. If I drink my little bubbly waters that are flavored, they're in cans, so we don't even need glasses. Roxy, you need help? What do you need help with? I'm here. I'm here, Roxy. What do you need? Tell me what it is. Mr. B said, you want to be personally mentored by Flylady Kat? Join Flylady Kat's special mentoring Patreon channel and be in this special private group. Yes. Marty said, knocking on my door, my children were taught to tap with a fingertip, not to knock, bang, or insist. Even now, when my 33-year-old son and daughter-in-law are here, they do a little tap even if the door is open. That's so nice. Roxy is renting a bedroom. Okay. In my friend's house. All right. Candace said, since I keep my car clutter-free and my purse is normally clean, what should I do on Fridays? Have a date and enjoy yourself. Wipe your purse down. Keep it clean. Maybe get your car washed. That's what you can do. I'm waiting for more, Roxy. What do you need to know? I mean, you're renting a bedroom in your friend's house. What do you need? Is the problem storing your clothes? I'm having trouble. This is Mary Sellers. Hi, Mary. I'm having trouble just doing 1 hour in my zone on Saturday for payroll Flybaby. I do it for 3 hours. No. No, Mary. You know that's not right. You do it for 10 minutes, 5 rooms, is 2 minutes a room, 10 minutes for each thing. That's it. So when I tell you to mop for 3 minutes in the kitchen and 2 minutes in the bathroom, that's what I mean. This is not a cleaning. This is a blessing. That means we're just giving it a lick and a promise. We're doing a sorry job, okay? It's not what you're used to doing. This is different because when you get your house decluttered, then you're gonna deep clean in little increments. That's the Flylady system. That 3 hours on Saturday is for the birds. You work all week long. You are not gonna do that. You're gonna set your timer, do what I say. You'll find it so freeing. And the house will still look good, I promise. It won't look great, it'll look good. And that's what you want. You have more important things to do than clean your house. Okay? It's not saying that you're not gonna have a clean house, Mary, but you've gotta do that. Margaret said plastic cups. I am probably gonna buy some solo cups, Margaret, and keep them in a storage area in case we have guests who need to drink something. I don't know. Mimi said, what order do you do, first daily challenge or focus? Well, I don't call anything a daily challenge or focus. I have 3 things that we do. One is your routine, so that's first, your morning routine, followed by your zone, and then follow that by your basic weekly plan, okay? I know that there are things that are called those things on Flylady, but I find it too complicated. Just 3 things, the 3-layer cake. Roxy said, I have to get all my stuff into this room. Okay, Roxy, you only have so much space. You're gonna have to figure out what you're going to do. What are you gonna put in the drawers? What are you gonna put in the closet? What's going on the shelves? What can be put in flat bins under the bed? That's what you're going to keep. Everything else you're gonna get rid of. So if it's all summer clothes, you have way too many summer clothes, cut it down by 1/3. If it's all winter clothes, you have way too many winter clothes, cut them down by 1/3. If it's all spring and fall clothes, you have way too many spring and fall clothes, cut them down by 1/3. Eventually, you'll get what you really, really need and want to wear. Basics, try a 10-item wardrobe or something close to that. Try classy yet trendy. It's usually about a 20-item wardrobe. That's not counting shoes, okay? And you have to limit your shoes as well. You can do it. Okay. Let's see. Jordan said, I'm single and live in a studio apartment and still do my Flylady routine. So helpful to keep everything clean and tidy. Yes, Jordan, I'm so proud of you. Connie said, with illness for a few years, I've been a bit of a hermit, haven't we all? I'm starting to get out more. My husband said I need new clothes. I think I need new clothes. maybe 2 or 3 pieces, Connie, would brighten up your wardrobe. I have lost some medicine in this mess. Okay, Roxy, take a breath, take a beat, step back and separate all your winter clothes in a big pile, all your summer clothes in a big pile, all your fall clothes in a big pile, and all of your what's left clothes, spring clothes in a big pile. Then everything else, your hair care, your face care, your medication, separate piles for that. Get yourself some little bins to keep things in. And then sit down and go through your medicines and get rid of those things that are expired. You'd be shocked how many things are like 2015 or whatever. Those things need to go in the garbage. I don't care how much you spent for it. If it's expired, it's no good. So make sure you have your medication that you need and whatever other things, ibuprofen, Advil, whatever. Make sure you have those things. I don't keep old cough medicines. I don't keep those things. If I get a cold, I'm gonna go buy new medicine, okay? Maybe some Band-Aids. I'm trying to think what else you might need in there. Some antibiotic ointment, a thermometer, not much. You don't need a much. And then you need a basket for your hair care. So what do you have for hair care? Shampoo, conditioner, maybe you have some hair oil or whatever, some clips maybe, comb, brush, hairspray, and then you've got the utensils like curling iron, flat iron, hair dryer, but don't keep multiples. Pick out your favorite one. And then in that last bin, that would be your extra stuff like suntan lotion, body lotion, caps, hand lotion, nail polish remover, cotton balls, Q-tips. That can go in that last one, okay? And then for your clothes, just sit down and go through your clothes, one season at a time, picking out what you need as a basic wardrobe. You need several pairs of pants or shorts or capris, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tops, a couple of layering articles. And then you get rid of the rest, the ones you really don't love. You know you don't love them, you never wear them, you think they're cute, but you're too big or too little for it, that kind of thing. You can do it. Okay. Let's see. Well, in this case, Roxy, you're not going to spend 15 minutes. If you're moving in, that's different. That's not keeping it clean. That 15 minutes is for once a person is in their environment. But if you're just moving in, you have to settle, and it takes several hours or more. So yeah, you're not going to do it in 15 minutes. That's a good point, though. Thanks for bringing it up. Good green, Going Green Mom. Hi, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Going Green. What's your name? Mimi said, thank you. That's what I needed. Julie, mom of 2, said, I struggle with self-discipline of not doing chores on Saturdays and Sundays. Any suggestions? Julie, you're a full-time employee. I'm trying to remember. I know you're my mentee. So if you're trying to do work, you don't work on Sundays except for planning a desk day if you're payroll. Everything else you get done in the first 2 hours of the day on Saturday, and the others are dispersed throughout the week. Watch my Saturday video. It'll tell you exactly what to do. Go back and watch this last one from last Saturday, and I'll make another one this Saturday. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't work on the weekend, Julie. You work during the week. You don't work on the weekend. On the weekend, you just do routines, okay? It's not fair to you, your family, your children. It's not fair. You got to work on the week. All right. So follow this plan I just gave you. Get your laundry done, 1 load a day. Start your laundry every morning, 1 load a day. Do your sheets on Monday, your towels on Tuesday, your whites on Wednesday, your mixed on Thursday, and your darks on Friday, or some combination thereof. Okay. When I was doing my clothes, Project 333 was a big help. I never made it to 33 at first, but it helped to break it down to a base color and 3 accents. I chose black so brown and navy could go. I like that. I never heard of Project 333, but I like that. And I do know that everything I buy has to go with 3 things. So each top I buy, this little top right here, you've seen me wear it a million times. It goes with my black pants. Today I'm wearing it with some dark gray pants. It goes with jeans. It goes with khaki. You know, it goes with that hunter green color. I wear it with that. So you have to be able to wear your blouses with 3 things. White goes with everything. Black pants, almost everything goes with black pants. Jeans, almost everything goes with jeans. Gray, lots of things go with dark gray. You know, it depends on the time of the year too, because you're going to want different colors for different times. Like in the summer, I like white pants. Spring, I like white pants. Let's see. So I like that, Megan. Connie said, with getting ready to move, I'm packing by zone. This system is great for moving. Looking forward to downsizing, get rid of more than I'm keeping. Yes, and that's exactly how you do it. You move, you pack by zone. Jen said, love that, Connie. I look forward to moving next time with less stuff. Going through zones helps, and what you said is a great encouragement. Good. All right, ladies. Caught you live. Sorry I'm late. That's Betty Guest. Hey, Betty. Good to have you. Anybody else have any questions, comments, or concerns? Margaret said, what do you do when other family members are put on the back burner and you want to do it now? Or put it on the back burner and you want to do it now? Well, Margaret, I know you're born organized, and so you have a whole different situation than the rest of us, but here's what I would tell the rest of us, and that is, if you want to do something and it's in your plan to do it, and you have it in your zone, on your basic weekly plan, or some project, and they don't want to do it that way, they want to do it another way, you remember who the homemaker is, who the executive homemaker is. This is your area. This is no one else's. You're the homemaker, you're the mom, this is your decision. Now, every now and then, people really want to help you. If they want to help, you can certainly delegate, but you keep doing your thing. Okay? All right. Betty Guest said, Kat, I feel like a dawdle. Is there any time frame I should have things done by? Yes. When you get up in the morning, which you should have a time that you get up. I don't care if it's 6:30 or 9:30, whatever your time is, you get up. You have 30 minutes for your morning routine. Then you have, if you have children, they have 30 minutes. You have breakfast together, and then you put everything away. So that's anywhere between, if it's just you, 45 minutes to an hour. If it's just it's you and them, you're going to add maybe an hour and a half, depending on how slowly they eat. Okay, once that's done, you're going straight into your zone work. Your laundry's already going. You're going to go straight into your zone work, which is 15 minutes plus complete the process. And then if you have children, maybe you have to homeschool them. Maybe you need to take them to school in the midst of that little session that I just mentioned, section of work. You take them, you come back, and you pick it up. You don't miss a beat. And then later in the afternoon, maybe after lunch, if you have children and you had to homeschool them, then you can do your basic weekly plan. If you don't have children that you're homeschooling, they're at school or whatever, right after the morning routine and the zone, you go right into the basic weekly plan. And then you have lunch. That's what you do. So you don't dawdle around, you get it done, and then the rest of the day is yours. Doesn't matter what the house looks like, you're doing it, you're getting it there. You say to yourself or to your stuff, I see you, and I have a plan for you. And you do have a plan, you have a Flylady plan. And if you have a specific thing that's bugging you, let's say that you have a pile of Mount Foldmore, you've got clothes that just needed to be folded, and you just haven't gotten around to them, and you've let it get ridiculous, or somebody washed all your clothes for you, so helpful, and put it in a big pile for you to fold. So you say, I see you and I have a plan for you. And your plan may be that you're delegating to that person who washed the clothes to now fold the clothes. Or you're going to take care of those clothes in fourths, 25% each day this week, or whatever. That's your plan. You're not going to worry about it and let it give you pressure, because I know you're not going to do it because you're too overwhelmed, but you will do it in little bites. Okay, that's what you do. All right. Can you go over the 3-layer cake again? I missed what the middle layer is. Yes. Trying to see. Going green. I've forgotten your name already. I'm sorry. Megan. Yes, Megan, I can. The 3-layer cake is the top layer. Well, the bottom layer is your foundation, which is your routines. The next layer is your basic weekly plan. The basic weekly plan are things that we do without Flylady. You have to buy groceries. You have to pay your bills. You don't have to, but it's a great idea to do a weekly home blessing hour. So you make some attempt at cleaning. In the old days, you maybe would clean out your car every once in a while. So it's that. So that's the middle, and then the top layer is the zones, which only take 15 minutes. And then you have in between the layers the clutter checks, little clutter checks to keep the house from going backwards. That's my 3-layer cake. Okay? Okay. But when you do it during the day, you start with your zones, but then you go straight to you start with your routine, then you go straight to your zone, and then follow it with a basic weekly plan. That's the process each day. But the cake itself, the middle layer, is actually the basic weekly plan, because it makes sense that would be next, because it's something you would do naturally. You might not do your zones, but you would sort of do that basic weekly plan. You're welcome, Megan. Okay, did you miss my question? Maybe I did. Let me go dig for it. Betty Guess, same here. Just get started and keep going, Jen said. I don't see your question, baby. Can you put it back out there for me, Vicki? I don't see it. And if I go backwards, I think it makes me spin for some of you. Can you put it back out there, or can Mr. B catch it, or Marty catch it and put it out there for me? I have a lot of time to talk today. I do have a client, though. I need to go soon. What is it, Dickie? Can you type it back? 75 people on. Thank you for watching. If you're a secret admirer, come on in and say hey. I'd appreciate hearing from you, and I'd love to tell you hello. I also like the thumbs up. If you would give us the thumbs up, that encourages YouTube to share this channel with other people. Dickie doesn't show, Marty said. Dickie, can you just restate? Are you in live chat, Dickie? Make sure your questions, if I'm not seeing them, you may not be in live chat. You may be in top chat. So live chat is what you want. It's okay, we can talk mentoring today. We can talk on mentoring day. Okay, sweetie. But you know what it is? Remember what the teacher said? There's no dumb questions. There may be somebody out there who needs to know too. Hi, Margaret Petty. So glad to have you here. Okay. I guess that's it. Good morning, Akita Scales. Good morning. Good to have you. Connie Miller, I can't wait for your new RV tour. I know, we're looking forward to it. It's like a little cabin on wheels. I love it. Ginger Votter said, it's been great chat this morning. Thank you. You're welcome. Grace Mann. Hey, Grace. Love you, Kat. Thank you. Nancy R. I'm late. Good morning. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Margaret Rose, unfortunately, I have to depend on Daddy and Allison, and we are totally opposite. I was more like Mom. Yeah. I know, Margaret. I'm sorry. You know what? You can make your list of things that you want done and just tell them, these are the things I want done. Sue N. Hi, I've watched you for a couple years and only since watching you have been able to put Flylady routines in place. Thank you. You're welcome, Sue. And I love hearing that. It makes me so happy. So happy. Okay, guys, I think it's slowing down. So if you would leave a comment below, if you have one, that would be great. I love seeing your comments. I'm not able to answer because there's so many, but I will heart them so you know I've read them because they mean a lot to me. And so if you think you want to say something, don't think you're going to annoy me. It will be a pleasure to read what you have to say. Caring for 85 years and blind. Yes, live chat. Caring for 85-year-old and blind. So what's your question around that? Because there's a lot about that. Is this your neighbor that you're taking care of and you're trying to fit her in your schedule? What exactly about that? What if I didn't do morning routines? Libby, get in there and do your morning routines. Most important thing you can do to start your day off. Get it done. Hi, Sherry Cook. You know what? Even if you didn't get your morning routine done and it's 2 in the afternoon, get your morning routine done. It'll make you feel better. Strip that bed and get those sheets in the wash. Oh, I know, Libby, you work, so you have to do that on Saturday, but make your bed today. He's a friend. So you have a friend who's blind and 85, and I'm assuming that, Dickie, you mean, how do you fit him into your schedule? And you do that in your personal time in the afternoon. You still do your morning routines and all the things you need to do to take care of your home. You won't be ignoring your friend. You will be taking care of your friend. So, and he just got out of the hospital. Okay, are you the sole caretaker? Because they won't release them to their home if there's no one there to take care of them, if they're in bad shape. So that's something to consider. Do it now, or wait till tomorrow. Do it now, Libby. Going Green, Megan says, yes, I agree. I usually get my morning routine done sometime during the day, but adding anything else has never really worked. Did I say hey to Sherry Cook? Hi, Sherry Cook. Yeah, but it will. It'll work. You could just do it the way I told you. Do it first thing in the morning. That's ideal. If you screwed up and you didn't get it done, then do it now. And then keep going. Do that morning routine, do your zone, do your basic weekly plan. You're just going to be a little bit slow. Margaret Rose, instead of wanting it now, how about giving a deadline that gives them a little wiggle room? Connie, and I guess you know that Margaret is totally paralyzed and in a wheelchair, so she can't, it's very frustrating for her because she's OCD on top of everything else. So she wants everything just her way. She has lots of little containers that she keeps things in. And her house is always immaculate. And when we were girlfriends, little girlfriends, like in school, I would go to her house and be amazed at how tidy her room was and how organized it was. And her handwriting was beautiful and her paperwork was beautiful and she got straight A's. And I was like a hot mess. But Margaret's having a struggle now because her family is doing everything and they're a little bit of a hot mess. And she loves them, but she just has to learn how to let go. It's hard, Margaret, I know. Amy Martindale, good morning. My sheets are washing and I'm scurrying, listening to my fave Flylady. Yay, Amy, I'm so happy. Okay. So John is the main caretaker. So that's what they did. They released him to John's care. Then John needs to be over there with him all day long if he's blind and ill. I know that's awful. I don't mean to tell you that, but if they said he needs a full-time caretaker, I don't know that that's true. If he's 85 and blind, is he recently blind? You know, there's all things that you need to know. Has he been blind his whole life? That makes a difference. My sheets are in the wash as I catch the end of your live. Hey, Kendra K, good job. All right. All right, girls, I think that's it. I'm sorry, Dickie, about not giving you very good answers to that, but it just takes more, I need more information. So we will talk about it on mentoring day. But in general, if you're taking care of a neighbor and that person is not, you're not their sole caretaker, they're not in your home, then you're going to get your stuff done first and then go take care of them, making sure they're settled in. If you're a sole caretaker and they're in your home, they're going to be worked into your life just like a child would be. You're going to get up in the morning, do your morning routine, and then go feed them breakfast, make sure they're bathed or whatever that they need to have done. Their clothes are changed, their beds, they're out of the bed if they can get out of the bed, their bed is made. You know, all the things you do as a caretaker, just like they were a little child. But if they're not, if they're on their own and the hospital released them to just have additional caretaking, then it would be the afternoons. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to sign up for Patreon. Okay, Dickie. Don't forget to sign up for Patreon if you haven't already. I would love to mentor you in some way, by video or by personal mentoring. You can read all the options when you get over there. You don't drive everybody crazy, Margaret. Jen Barletta said, Kendra, me too with my hour sheets. Yes, Jen. All right, I'm giving everybody hand claps. Good job. I'm so happy. Have a great day. Be safe. Be blessed, Mr. B says. And I say, you are beautiful. So be beautiful.